Weather also playing a role in this. Massive brush fire is still burning in Riverside County this morning.
The flames from the Springs fire have scorched more than 4,000 acres and forced evacuations. CBS LA's Rick Montanez is live at one of the hardest hit neighborhoods in Moreno Valley. Rick, good morning to you.
Jeff, Amanda, good morning. So 45% is the latest number on containment. The good news I can tell you, as Chloe was just mentioning, winds are calm right now. So it is a nice, cool start to the day, which is good news for firefighters. I want to show you behind me here, though. You see that fire truck up here at the end of this cul-de-sac. And then just beyond those homes, that was what was on fire last night. You could see the red Phos-Check that was dropped there by aerial crews. So they made sure to stop those flames before they reached any of those homes. So this is on Ryder Way, right at Doral Way here in Moreno Valley. Let's show you last night, though, what it looked like, because it was an eerie view watching those flames burn so incredibly close to these homes. One neighbor even told us that he's lived out here for about 40 years and has not seen fire this close to the neighborhood in that entire time he's lived here. Certainly, though, there is brush and things that can burn back behind these homes. So that was the big concern overnight, and firefighters doing a great job on protecting these homes. But certainly what made this fire different and difficult for the firefighters were the winds yesterday, and then, of course, the rugged terrain. So we could show you from earlier in the day what it looked like, because the winds were definitely blowing and fanning these flames, as some people were told to leave their homes here last night because of the Springs fire, and it was burning very close to these homes, and police began knocking on doors telling people they had to evacuate. Some people were, of course, grabbing their important documents, loading up, not taking any chances, wanting to get out of the neighborhood, while others were trying to stay as long as they could, hosing down their roofs and easements as well, trying to protect their property in hopes that things would turn out as well, apparently, as they have right now, but certainly scary for a lot of people who live here.
They were going door to door. The police knock on everybody's door telling them leave.
Oh, we're very afraid.
Just hosing down the eaves just to take a little precaution. That's about it. That's all I can do. Not that it may not help. I don't know. Maybe it will.
Yeah, there's a concern. I mean, we're out here. You know, we're all scared for the threat of our homes.
Yeah, certainly can understand that when you see just how close those flames burned to these homes. And, you know, the other thing is, for a lot of people who live here, they're remembering what they saw on television, on their phones when they were watching the LA fires, and just how quickly that all burned. So as we come back live again, we want to show you the neighborhood here. You can see the charred ground and those rocks up there covered in the Phos-Check. A fire truck and some firefighters right there stationed to keep an eye on things. But we have not seen any flames burning and no smoke columns this morning, which is good news for the firefighters. They may have been taken care of overnight because of these calmer conditions. So we'll see what happens, though, of course, once things start heating up, because we're expecting another warm day. That could certainly bring flare-ups. Those firefighters, though, are, of course, going to be prepared for whatever the day may bring. Reporting live in Moreno Valley, Rick Montanez, CBS LA.